Hello everybody, Dr. Tabor here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do a Healthy Kids workshop. This is the month of March, and our health topic in our offices for the month of March is how to raise healthy kids. And so we have built a PowerPoint here. We do presentations for each topic every month that goes out to our patients. And then we also print posters. We put them all over the office. I will make sure that the poster is below this video that you can download that poster if you want it as well. And we use this topic for all of our table talks. We use it to ask for referrals. So, it might we might say something like, "Hey Mary, this month we're trying to help kids, or we're trying to help parents raise healthier kids. So we'd love to get your kids checked this month. It's a discounted price or it's no charge, whatever special that you want to do." Or you might say, do you know any kids that need to be healthier? Maybe they kind of get sick every year or their immune system's not where it needs to be. Maybe all kids have a lot of slips and falls. Whatever it is you want to use in your table talk, you just want to be able to ask for referrals, and those monthly topics help make it easier on the doctors to be able to do that. So in this video, I'm just going to go through this workshop, and then you can just use this video as a way to just watch through it. You'll be able to download the PowerPoints below as well, and then you can do your own workshop in your own office as well. Okay, so here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to A Better Way to Raise Healthy Kids. This is our topic for the month of March. It's raising healthy kids, and there's nothing better than healthy kids. They are the future of our world. Why does health matter? Well, obviously, health is important. It's important to remember that it's a journey. It's not a quick fix, and this specifically is true when it comes to our children. uh, Raising kids is a journey, right? There's nothing fast and easy about raising kids, and when it comes to keeping them healthy, it can be a difficult challenge. So some of the tips and strategies that I'm going to share with you today are going to help you to do that a little bit more efficiently, hopefully give you some real world strategies that you can implement right away that'll help your kids thrive. We want to be able to set early habits so that we can set the stage for them to have a lifetime of wellness. Our goal for this workshop is to empower parents with practical, actionable steps. And I love this quote. It is health that is real wealth. And that's exactly what we want to build for you and your family. Now, a lot of times people wait, parents wait. We even with our kids, we wait until there are symptoms before we actually bring them in to the office. And I don't want you to do that. So if your kids are healthy and well, they have no symptoms, that's awesome. And that is the time to get them checked in our office, get them under care. Some of the reasons that kids come into our office when they do present with symptoms, these are some of the most common. We see kids with ear infections. You might be surprised, but chiropractic is great for ear infections, especially little ones, really little ones. Asthma, constipation. Oh, babies come in, they haven't had proper bowel movements. They get adjusted, and right away, things just start moving. Bedwetting can be kind of a chronic stress type issue, and we've helped a lot of kids with that. Headaches, it's so sad when you see little guys having headaches. They really shouldn't. That's not normal. Might be a little bit more common in today's stressful world, but it's not normal. Leg cramps. We have kids that come in with growing pains. In my opinion, growing pains come from joints that are stiff, they're not moving properly, and then when they're trying to grow, they're just not able to move like they're supposed to, and that causes that leg cramp or that ache. We help kids with those things all the time. And then just wellness. Just coming in for wellness is the biggest reason to get adjusted. Number 8, allergies and skin conditions. And a lot of kids have that, especially in today's society. We're inundated with toxins. And by the way, the last one there, did I mention wellness? That's the big reason and the best reason to bring your kids into the office. Understanding the health journey. It's an ongoing process. And it's important to remember that the compound effect applies here. Our daily choices add up over time. And this is a good thing and a bad thing, meaning if we make good choices for our family, those good choices add up over time and our health improves. The opposite is true also. If we make bad choices for our family, even if we're not thinking, it just happens. Bad choices just happen. You don't have to think about them, you don't have to plan them, but they add up over time as well. Health improvements are not linear, they include ups and downs. We all know this. I like to use the analogy, I call it the cup analogy. Each healthy choice that you make drains this cup of negative influence. You don't want your cup to fill up with negativity. You don't want your cup to fill up with bad habits. Every healthy choice you make helps to drain that cup and prevent your cup from overflowing. Because when your cup overflows, I don't care if you're a parent, I don't care if you're a child, when that cup overflows, and that stress is on your body, then we get health issues. And we don't want that. We want to prevent that. So we say that there are 6 key areas of health for you and your kids. Number one, the spine and nervous system. Its foundation of overall health, overall body function is taking care of that spine and nervous system. Eliminating toxins. It's so important to get clean air, clean food. Movement helps to eliminate toxins. Getting out in that sun helps. We're going to talk about that more, but eliminating toxins is hugely important in today's society. Exercise, can't stress this enough for your kids. Exercise is so important. Daily movement is a core element of health. Nutrition. This is obvious. We all know nutrition's important, but we have to fuel those growing bodies. Those kids need good nutrition. They need wholesome foods. The saying "you are what you eat" is absolutely true, especially for your kid when their body's taking that food and turning it into bones and skin and ligaments and brain tissue and all of the organs in their body. So important for them to get that good nutrition. And then sleep, rest, and recovery is vital for everyone, especially for kids, for growth and repair. And then the last one, emotional, spiritual, and mental health. We know that's important, nurturing resilience and balance in our family. I want you to take this strategy into account when we approach those different areas of health that we just talked about. I want you to take these 3 step-by-step strategies to implement good health into your family. Number one, focus. Number two, create a strategy. And then number three, execute on that strategy. So, step one is focus. We want to direct energy towards creating a healthy environment for our family. We want to encourage mindfulness about our daily routines. And I'm going to say this over and over in this workshop, daily routines are so important. What you do once in your life is really not that important, especially when it comes to your health. But what you do every day matters because that begins to build up with the compound effect over time. It's going to head your family in a direction, and that direction is either going to be towards health or towards sickness. So our daily routines matter. We need to put a little bit of focus on them, create a little strategy around that daily routine, and then make sure we're executing so that we can actually implement these health strategies we're going to talk about. So step number one is to focus. Step number two is to create that strategy or develop a map or a plan tailored for your family. It doesn't have to be difficult. In fact, I recommend we keep it simple, but we can develop a plan that helps us prioritize which health area needs the most attention right now. Now, we're going to talk about the 6 areas of health even more here in just a second, but I want you to start thinking about what area of health does your family need to focus on the most right now. And then once we decide these things, we're going to execute. Step three is execution. We're going to turn plans into consistent, everyday actions, and then monitor our progress and adjust as needed. Now, the first key, and I believe the most important key to health, is that spine and nervous system. This is also the most overlooked. So, I'm warning you as a parent, don't overlook this area of your child's health. It matters. The spine houses the nervous system, which controls every function of your body, every function of your child's body, including healing. And it's so important. Modern lifestyles, excessive screen times, technology is exploding. Kids are on cell phones and iPads at younger ages. This can harm posture. It can damage the spine and cause subluxation. That affects spinal health. Subluxation is just a big term that says indicates there's irritation or pressure on a nerve that's affecting that nervous system and affecting spinal health. We want to minimize those types of issues in our children's health, in our children's spine. Regular chiropractic care and spinal hygiene exercises, which we're going to talk about a little bit in this workshop, can promote better overall health for you and your family. And early interventions in children can prevent long-term issues. So make sure you're getting your kids checked for subluxation in the office. Here are a couple of practical tips for raising healthy kids. I think these three things are so important. I believe you'll agree with me. Creating those daily routines, making sure that we're getting balanced nutrition and physical activity for our kiddos. We want to establish regular sleep and rest habits also. Those three things, build those into your routine. Balanced nutrition, physical activity, and established sleep habits. Creating a toxin-free environment, which number two, the second key to health we say is eliminating toxins. We want to create that toxin-free or as much as possible environment by limiting our exposure to harmful chemicals, prioritizing clean air and water. Making sure that our kids are getting enough water that helps our bodies to detox all of the toxins that we're exposed to every single day that you just can't get away from. And then another very important component for yourself and your child is emotional and mental health. We want to encourage open communication and stress management for our family, create supportive routines that nurture self-esteem and resilience, having those tough talks with our kids, letting them share their experiences and how was their day and hearing them out. Sometimes at the end of our day, we've had a busy day at work. It's hard to sit there and listen to those kids stutter and try to get it out. It's so important though. They love it when you listen to them. They love it when you talk to them. Make sure we're doing that on a daily basis. And then addressing modern challenges. This is something as a parent, guys, you can't get away from. Kids are on cell phones almost just as much as adults in today's society. Technology and sedentary lifestyle is degenerating our bodies at a faster rate. The effects of prolonged screen time and posture, they affect not only your child's health, but then that affects your child's behavior as well. There's strategies for balancing digital use with physical activity. Make sure they're getting both. I'm not going to tell you to take all of the technology out of their life. You really can't do that. That's how our culture has kind of developed to depend on this technology. We're using it right now as you're watching this video. But we want to make sure that we're balancing it with good, strong physical activity, having our kids go outside and play, get off those screens at least at some point in the day and for a period of time every day. Making sure that we're incorporating movement, fun, age-appropriate exercises and challenges. We're going to talk about challenges here in just a second. My family loves them, and kids love challenges. It just sounds fun when you bring that up, and you just say it like that. Tips for integrating movement into family routine, we'll talk about here in just a second. I wanted to share this with you real quick, though. This is a copy-paste quote from the CDC's website, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And listen to this. This is an actual report. The CDC reports that children ages 8 to 10 spend an average of 6 hours per day in front of a screen. Kids ages 11 to 14 spend on average 9 hours per day in front of a screen. And youth ages 15 to 18 spend an average of 7.5 hours per day in front of a screen. And I'll have you note um, the date and the source down there at the bottom. That was January 10th, 2020. That was actually before the lockdown for COVID when screen time just exploded after that. But the this statistic, these numbers come from a pre-COVID era. So I can't even imagine, but these numbers are probably worse now than they were whenever they came out. It just shows you it's that much more important for us as parents to make sure we're managing screen time and we're managing physical activity for our kids. There are a lot of real life examples of parents who have transformed their family's health by using these principles of health that we teach in our office, by getting their family under chiropractic care, and just helping their kid express life to the fullest and express health to the fullest. I believe the healthiest families create proactive, whole body health strategies that include nutrition, exercise, and regular chiropractic care. In fact, I want to share with you a quick story about a little guy named Ethan. You can actually watch this documentary, A Better Way, if you go to abetterwaymovie.com. But this is a success story right here. Little Ethan was having a lot of seizures. His mom was having to put him on medications that she didn't want to have to put him on. He just couldn't hardly function throughout the day on those medications, and he would have seizures if he wasn't on the medications. He came in our office. We were able to sit down with him, get him examined, find out that was a lot of stress on his spine and nervous system, find out that there was probably some toxins and some nutritional changes that needed to happen. Implemented all of those things, and I'm happy to tell you, little Ethan is thriving today. He's doing awesome, all because his parents implemented some simple lifestyle changes that helped his body change and adapt and strengthen over time. Little guys are so resilient. Their bodies can do amazing things if we just help it a little bit. We give it what it needs. We remove things that interfere from its function and just watch it thrive. Little Ethan still comes in the office on a regular basis, gets adjusted, doing great, no seizures at all now, and just a super happy, healthy kid. So, creating your family health plan. Here's some actionable steps that you can use to create a family health plan for yourself and for your children. We want to develop daily and weekly health checklists. Okay, so again, the number one key was focus. So, focus on what your family needs the most. Do you need a little more nutrition in your life? Well, then let's create some checklists of maybe some vegetables that we need to be making sure get prepared and put into meals, or healthy smoothies. Maybe there's 2 or 3 days a week we're going to do a green smoothie for the family. We create that in the checklist. Maybe your family needs a little bit more movement or activity, or needs to get outside in the sun and play and get those healthy rays from the sun and detox a little bit. Maybe on that list we're going to put a family walk once a week. Um, Maybe we want to implement whole family health challenges. Again, I said children love this. Our kids love to implement challenges. The spinal hygiene challenge is a great challenge for you to get your kids involved with. I'll show you a couple of those exercises here in just a second. There could be a drink only water challenge. We do like for a whole day, we challenge everybody to drink only water. No soda pops, no juices, nothing else. We're only drinking water today. It's going to be a tough challenge. The push-up challenge. It's fun to see how many push-ups can a kid do, and they could get competitive, right? And the family can have a lot of fun with the push-up challenge. You could put that on your list to do once a week or a couple times a week. We want to set those measurable goals, and then we want to celebrate progress and have fun with the kids and fun with the family while we're doing that. Now, I think the most important thing, if you only get one thing from this entire workshop, is this: it's so important for us to be a good role model when it comes to health uh, and our children's health. We want them to see us doing healthy things and getting healthier and stronger, getting adjusted, exercising, going to bed on time, um, eating proper nutrition. Those things, when our kids see us do them, that matters more than anything else. So lead by example, get those healthy habits in your daily routine, and you'll inspire your kids to stick to those healthy habits as well. What about spinal hygiene challenge? Well, these are my two little guys, and they like to do their spinal hygiene exercises with me. I say, we're going to take a spinal hygiene break, and we'll just do our range of motion exercise. So, what's a range of motion exercise? If you're not familiar with our spinal hygiene exercises yet, all you do is you take your spine to its end range of motion in each plane of motion and hold it for 10 seconds. So, from left to right across your screen there, my wife, Dr. Gina, she's bending forward to touch her toes. She's holding that for 10 seconds. The next picture there, she's extending back, looking up at the ceiling, holding that for 10 seconds. And then in the third picture, she's sliding her right hand down her right leg to touch her knee. So she's bending to the right, holding for 10 seconds. Then sliding her left hand down her knee, down to touch her left knee, and holding that bend to the left for 10 seconds. Then the second to last picture there, you can see she's holding her hands together. She's turning all the way to the right, looking to the right, holding that stretch for 10 seconds. And then the last and final one, she's turning to the left, turning her neck and looking to the left, holding that stretch for 10 seconds. 10 times 6, there's 6 positions you're holding for 10 seconds. 10 times 6 is 60 seconds. This could take you and your family 60 seconds a day, and you've taken your spine through its full range of motion. That helps to improve the health of your spine, arguably the most important part of your body and the most important thing to take care of when you're looking at taking care of your health and your children's health is let's get their spine moving. Let's make sure that they're getting in the office, they're getting checked and adjusted, and we're doing our spinal hygiene exercises at home. And then something else that is extremely important for you parents, but also very, very important for the kids is sleep. We definitely need to build a routine around sleep for our children. They do 70% of their growth and healing while they sleep. So if your kids aren't sleeping properly, they're not growing and healing properly either. We want to be able to shut those screens off at least 30 minutes before bedtime, lets their body kind of wind down and relax so they can fall asleep quickly. At night, when it starts to get dark, when you see that sun going down, it's good to start turning out all the lights in the house as much as possible. Get it dark in there. Get your kids' circadian rhythm, realizing that it's getting dark. Again, get them off those tablets, TV, and video games when it's really late at night. Um, and then we want to get them moving during the day, and then calm them down when it gets dark. Now, we call this time period between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. the money time. Your kid is going to do his or her healing and growing the most and they get the deepest, most healthy, relaxed sleep between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. So you need to make sure your kid is asleep during that time period. That's my opinion, but I've seen that kids do really well when you get them to bed earlier. They're already asleep and they can get in that deep, deep, deep restful sleep between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. You're going to have a healthier kid if you start doing that. Another quote I love: a good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything. All right, so just to recap, these are the 6 keys to health we talked about. Number 1, spine and nervous system. Number 2, eliminating toxins. Number 3, nutrition. Number 4, exercise. Number 5, sleep. And then number 6, spirituality and mindset. We want to use our focus, strategy, execution model. For example, we want to focus on maintaining great spinal health. If that's an important um, uh, goal for you and your family, then we want to make sure we're staying consistent with our child's chiropractic visits, with our family's chiropractic visits, and then we're doing our spinal hygiene exercises at home that will help you to build that routine into your lifestyle and help your family maintain the most important area, the spine and nervous system. Raising healthy kids starts with small, consistent changes, and those small, consistent changes over time build up to make big differences in your family. So, thank you for being on this workshop. I want to challenge you to commit to a holistic approach for a healthier future. Call or visit the office, check out our website. Let's get your family in, let's get your kids checked and adjusted, and keep them healthy by keeping them adjusted on a regular basis. Thanks again for attending this workshop. Have a great day. All right, there you go. That is it. Yeah, here we go. If you want these trainings every month, then you can click another link that I'm going to put in below and join our Spinal Hygiene VIP membership. It's only $495 a month. You're going to get 5 spinal hygiene kits shipped to your door every month. You build those 5 kits into your next 5 care plans at $100 a kit, and you've paid for your monthly uh, membership every month. And then you're going to get all the slides for your new patient orientation workshop. You'll get all the resources and posters for our spinal hygiene programs that you can implement in your office. We teach our patients that it takes 21 days to build a habit, so we take them through the 21-day spinal hygiene challenge. In this VIP membership, you're going to get your own email automated system so that you take your patients that start care in your office, you implement them into your custom system, and it sends emails from you to those patients every day for 21 days after they start care, creating a habit of taking care of their spine for a lifetime. When your patients start realizing they need to take care of their spine and nervous system for a lifetime, that creates lifetime patience. They're going to convert to wellness. You're going to start patching those holes, so to speak, in the bucket, and retention is going to soar in your office. Your office begins to grow, all because you've just implemented an educational system to turn believers, people who believe you can help them, into understanders. And those understanders understand how and why it's so important to take care of that spine and nervous system. These are the daily emails that your patients will get every single day when you're part of this program. We'll do trainings on how to build an entire marketing system and strategy for your office. So, bringing in new patients on the front end, converting those patients to care in your office, creating amazing retention and education as they come through your practice, and then helping your team to be able to implement all of this so it doesn't take any more of your time. It's just plug and play, turnkey, and now you have a spinal hygiene system and program built into your office that just functions by itself. Patients start to get educated. This is a huge part of this program, making sure that you're promoting your services, you're educating your patients, and even when patients do kind of, for whatever reason, fall off or slow down, they're getting regular education dripped and automated sent to them so that we can reactivate them and get them back in. We build all of this out for you if you're a member, if you're of the VIP membership program, for just $495. Now you can always just go buy our products on our website, spinalhygieneproducts.com. You're welcome to just use the products. You don't have to be a member of the VIP membership program, but I do encourage you to join this program. I am going to devote my time, my effort, my energy to making sure these offices in this program are successful. You're successful with implementing spinal hygiene, but more importantly, you're successful in growing your practice and achieving your goals. So I'm going to put tremendous amount of effort into this when you join this program. Just a little quick recap. You're going to get 5 kits shipped to your door each month. That's a $750 value when you realize that's $150 a kit right there. You're going to get monthly trainings like this and help you implement this program properly. In fact, you're going to get a lot more than monthly. I'm going to be posting them regularly than that. But every month, you're going to get the health topic, you're going to get these slides, you're going to get the posters, and then you're going to get just any help you need from me. I'll show you how we do our new patient orientation workshop. I'll give you our spinal hygiene slides that we build into the workshop. We have our new patients come to that workshop, and that's where they get their spinal hygiene kits, and that's where they learn how to use it. In this program, you'll get customized, automated 21-day spinal hygiene challenge email sequence that you can put your patients in. You'll get customized, automated monthly health topic emails going out to all your patients, so they're getting educated on these health topics every month. You're getting the PowerPoints if you want to do the workshops every month, but it's automatically happening even if you don't want to do the workshops. It's just happening without you having to put in any effort. You'll get all access to our spinal hygiene patient education resources. That includes ebooks you can use, posters you can download, instruction sheets that you use for spinal hygiene, waiting room videos, flyers, social media posts, emails, and more, all for just $495. Plus, when you're a VIP, you get to order from our website. If you want or need more product, you can order from our website, and you're going to get an extra 20% off your order every time you do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being on the training today. Check out our VIP monthly program. It is the main focus of mine for the entire year, all my coaching. You and your team will get access to our certified spinal hygienist program. That's $1,000 tuition. Each one of your team members, it would be $1,000 tuition, but your team gets complete access to that. That's sponsored by Life University. Your team will get certificates that says they are certified spinal hygienists when they complete that program. Our next live program is in June, but we also have recorded programs they can go through. You get access to everything if you're a part of our spinal hygiene VIP monthly program. So it's only $495. Check out the link below to learn more. DM me, email me, reach out to me, and if you have any questions, I'll make sure that we get them answered. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.